Yes,
My kids love it when I do that to, about other little kids. I'm like, look at this clown over here.
And they're like, come on.
And it's like a little kid. They think it's so funny that I'm like shitting on a little kid.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population you. Population Ali. Asif Ali.
Welcome
What's
to
up,
town,
buddy?
dude.
I'm good.
I'm glad we got you on.
This is great merch.
That's what I said.
The camera department.
At Deli Boys.
The camera department at Deli Boys made this for us. There's only like 12 of these.
Dude, I love it.
It looks great.
Isn't
With
it cool?
your name on it?
My actual
Let's
name on it.
freaking go. I'm so happy that we got you. We're going to talk about your show in a little bit, but first, you know how dumb this world is.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
how
yeah.
it goes.
Yeah.
I am a little bit aware of how dumb the world is.
you get it. You live in this world.
The crazy thing now is even on stage, you first have to make sure we can all agree what we're looking at.
Yes.
Like it used to be like, so this idiot, and then you could go, but now we have to be like, so we all agree he's an idiot, right?
Like when you say this idiot, half the people in the audience are like, well, that's my actual
That's
hero.
a hero.
That's crazy.
This idiot, no. So, this bitch.
Are we
this
all
bitch.
looking at the same dumb?
Yeah. Is this a Rorschach test? What's happening now? Okay. So we get our dumb stories sent to us by our awesome fans, and each of us have a story. Dan's going to jump in
Ready?
the first one.
The
Yes.
fans send you these?
Yes. Great.
Carlene McDermott
Wow. Okay.
sent this.
At
sent this
Shebe
in.
Carlene.
At Shebe.
Shout outs to you, Colleen.
Here we go. Soldier got so drunk, he didn't know he'd stolen a double-decker bus to get home.
Wow. There's stuff you forget.
Don't
know.
Right now, how confident are you? Because I don't know how different they are or not, I'm going to be honest, that you could drive any bus, let alone a double-decker bus.
I don't think it would feel different. It's not like you can see up above you.
It's
But
just
are they all-
It's just the turning radius. and I
turning
think
radius?
I didn't. I
this
never
is
learned.
a fire truck?
But
Yeah.
What are
you
you doing?
sometimes
What
have
are
to
you
do
doing?
the hydraulics?
I don't think because he's not worried about opening the door.
No,
he doesn't.
He's
need
not
to do
picking
that.
anyone
Not
up.
picking
He already got in.
Yeah, he already got in.
He's-
So that door's open because
stops.
he doesn't know how to
Yeah, he's
close
not
it.
The door is open. Yeah. Door is open. Stuff's just
It
falling
would
out.
be hilarious if you
Yeah.
stole like a city bus, a double-decker
you
bus,
did all the
and at
stops.
some point you're at a stoplight and somebody just walks up and starts putting their bike on the front. You're like, shit.
Oh, God
And you're
damn.
like, I don't know how to lock it. It's gonna fall off.
It's gonna fly off. But Dan, you're right about the height, about the turns, because
Yeah.
the second you start turning fast,
Right.
You're gonna cut.
You're gonna
You're
tip.
top heavy. You're top
So
heavy.
you know my story about having the RV during the pandemic and not understanding I rented
You
one.
went
and-
off-roading in a parking lot.
So we were coming out of this parking lot.
At the end of a trip.
It was on our anniversary. We were like driving to go have dinner.
2014?
No, it's pandemic. It was like
1920?
21.
Yeah.
22.
It feels like 11 years ago.
1920 Spanish
2021.
flu pandemic.
And I'm making a right turn, and I just fully didn't understand that, like,
Once you
I
start
need to
turning
go
it cut.
so far out to like come over because I'm
Yeah,
not driving a 24-foot thing ever. And there was a rock on the edge of the driveway.
Why is that there?
But it was like cemented in the
It's
corner
one of those
the driveway.
markers.
Yeah. So it was right there. But like it was low rock, but lower than this table.
Yeah.
And I make the right turn, and it literally,
You can hear it
the,
crunching.
The door gets pushed all the way back in. I mean, it's like thousands and thousands of dollars, which we got the coverage to like
Good.
handle this.
Because I never do that when I get a rental car.
You
I go.
always get the coverage. So we got the
Wow.
coverage for this RV. We're like, we don't know what we're doing with an RV.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you have to pay for it. That was negligence. And we're like, that's why we got the coverage.
Yeah.
Right.
Like-
so we could be negligent.
Yes, like I don't know
can
what
be
I'm
negligent.
doing. And
Yeah.
so there was
Do you
like
know
a
how
huge fight.
negligent I am with my kids
Yeah.
because I have the coverage?
Was it one of these?
No.
No.
It's a normal steering
Yeah.
wheel and like a normal thing, but it just was
I just
way
feel like
too
I'd
tight.
be so intimidated by a bus.
Is it automatic? They don't
That's
do
what was
stick
my
anymore,
question,
No,
right?
too.
it's no stick. It was automatic. But
Well,
it
this
was
bus is probably automatic.
Well, Stephen
this bus.
Stephen McCartan, McCartan.
Stephen
McCartan had become separated from his.
Sounds like what his friends call him because he smokes too much.
Also, do we know what level in the army he was? Was this a staff
It
sergeant?
doesn't say.
Corporal, perhaps?
now he's
A private?
No,
definitely
now he's a
private.
private.
Dishonorably discharged?
yeah, I was like,
Private McCartan.
do we know what station he used to hold? Private McCartan.
until this.
I love how this was his excuse for what happened,
Yeah.
where he sort of blames his friend because it says he had become separated from his drinking buddy in Poole, Dorset on December 27th. So his first thing, they were like, "What are
that's
you doing?"
really his fault.
And he's like, "Well, I got my buddy left me."
I have to drunk
I
drive
had
a
one
bus.
choice.
Yeah.
Steal
You know-
a bus.
So what happens on a school field trip when your buddy from the buddy system leaves you? You go back to the bus.
You go back to the bus.
Yeah.
That's all
What
he
you
was
did.
doing.
He was later caught on camera staggering into the town's bus station at 1 a.m.
Oh, he went into the bus station.
The former soldier, I don't know if that means he's retired or...
No, this
have
ended his
No, yeah,
This ended his military career.
They say thank you for your service. No more.
But
No,
he's probably
thank
like, the end of Maverick, like, fucking steal that jet. I'm going to steal this too.
He's a very intense PE teacher somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I buzzed that tower.
Yeah.
Did you?
And no one will run through a wall for him.
Nobody.
The former soldier had been searching for a way home in the village of Hamworthy, which might be my new favorite
That's
UK.
a great name.
Are you Hamworthy?
Are you Hamworthy?
His answer for a way home came in the form of a red and blue more bus Decker bus.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
This
Those are good
guys, this is what
They're
he's
beautiful buses.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
They're like the ones you see like in Europe.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
This is in the UK.
That's like not even like the traditional
No.
Red,
double-decker.
like touristy.
Right. That is
It's like a luxury double
That's like if
decker.
we said a regular Greyhound bus that's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
when we took the Jitney out to the Hamptons. I'd never taken the Jitney, which I thought was,
By the way,
awesome.
Is it
Amazing.
really great?
Oh, my God.
They brought
Luxury.
snacks around. There was like a
seating
a
was
bus stewardess.
So I thought the Jitney was like a weird boat that we
Yeah.
take out there.
That's
no,
what I'm guessing.
Like a junk or
No.
Chinese junk.
And the best is they're like, where does the Jitney pick you up? And on our phone, it said like 3rd and Lexington. And then
so we go to 3rd and Lexington, nothing. And like we're just talking to people. We're
Yeah.
like, where does the
down
you guys
over
know-
there.
It's down- oh, you mean at 3rd?
No, it wasn't there. It was like
50 something in
Oh, my
Lexington.
God.
Oh, no, excuse 42nd in Lexington. And then we're like, so the Jitney, it says it's the Lexington stop right here. Where is it? Oh, it's down at 42nd and 40th and 3rd? Then why isn't it just at 40th and 3rd? Like, just say what it is,
Yeah.
dummies.
These are bus rules.
Yeah.
So we had to walk all the way down the thing. We get on the Jitney. It's so calm and mellow.
Yeah.
So nice. There's like a woman who's like a
Where are you
stewardess
going?
to the
Hamptons to do a comedy show.
From New York.
Yeah,
From New York
City. So we go.
Whoa.
We're staying in Brooklyn. We hang out in New York City. We go up to the Jitney. Okay?
Yeah.
We go to this thing.
What is a jitney?
It's the bus.
It's just the brand of bus?
It's the
Oh,
name
That's
of the
what they
bus.
call it.
okay,
I don't know what
okay.
it stands
Just to
for.
me, it does
What
not
if this
sound
is
like
the
a
reason
bus.
he quit the podcast?
I don't get it.
What is a Jitney?
I turned into every Midwestern uncle.
yeah,
They
I have
wouldn't
no
answer me.
clarity on what the fuck a jitney
They wouldn't
is.
answer me.
they
These
don't
two with
tell
their
me.
back and their fourth.
Well, they don't tell me what a Jitney is. So anyway, so we get on this bus, and it's like they treat you really well. They give
Yeah.
you snacks. It's like
We were
the seats
watching
are
the. It
comfortable.
was when the USA
men's basketball team was playing in the
France
Olympics,
in the finals.
and it was like when
So we
Steph,
watched. So
we
Steph-
watched Steph
Oh,
like
hell
hit
yeah.
like
Steph Curry
five.
did the-
yeah,
put
Yeah,
him to
go to
sleep.
sleep.
put those
Yeah.
bitches to sleep.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was so nice and comfortable and great. I was like, I'd do this all the
There's
time.
two. I have two things like that. There's a Mercedes like
Yeah,
mini bus.
That's a Europe kind of thing.
and there's
Oh, yeah.
one in Koreatown
Oh.
that you can take to Vegas if you ever don't want to drive or don't want to fly.
Whoa.
It's roomy as hell. They show movies. You get snacks and soda.
Oh, my
they
God.
drive. They stop once on the way to Vegas. It's $30 round trip.
No. What?
And you can just show up at Caesar's Palace whenever you want for your return trip. You don't have to schedule it. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
you would, but like you could just be like, yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday I'll come back, and then you just go. You show up there and you show them that you have the round trip, and then they just drive you back.
$30?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I could
Round
be,
trip?
That does feel so crazy.
That's how
I
much
wonder if it was-
Vegas wants. So there
if it was
was an
30
old-
each way, which
so
maybe
in
it was
New
30
York,
That's still
each way,
not
but
bad,
still.
though. That's
do you
way
remember?
less than a flight.
Do you remember the bus to Atlantic City in
Yes.
New York?
Yes.
There was a bus to Atlantic City that cost $20, and they would
Chips.
they would give you $10 in chips.
Really?
So it was a $10 bus ride, and they want you to gamble.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll get you there.
There's another new.
And you'll lose plenty of your
There's
money.
another
here.
new thing in New York that Uber just started. I did it.
Yeah.
It's $18 from Manhattan to LaGuardia. It's $18.
That's
But-
deranged.
But it's in a bit. You're in like a bus with like 6, 7 other people, but everybody has to meet at the same spot. You all get into one of these
And
mini
you all have
buses,
to have sex.
and then that's optional. You at least have to watch. You do have to watch.
It's a little
But-
happy ending.
But yeah, Uber just
than a
started doing this for anybody who's ever like got to go out to LaGuardia. It's
That's
$18,
wild.
and they do pickups on the hour.
Are they just
was
trying to
great.
like? I feel like
Uber made so much money, $18 a pop, and they're taking like 8 people at a time.
it's better for them.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
better for them.
Yes.
All right, then we'll
Okay.
be
That's
right back
crazy.
with more transportation
Yeah.
talk right after this.
we're gonna get into gasoline, diesel.
Come on.
A court heard that McCann stumbled inside the bus before settling down on a seat on the top deck for a quick nap.
Sure.
I mean, if you're this drunk, you're sort of like, this was meant to be for me.
Yeah.
So can I, without
Also, 1 a.m. is kind of early for this type of behavior.
But it's
This man
UK.
has
But
been
it's
day
UK.
drinking.
He's been at the pub all day.
So
yeah, 11 a.m. he started pounding it.
I've been going to sleep like way before because my wife is working on this project. And
Yeah.
she's like working until 4 in the morning.
Okay,
every
humble
night.
brag, successful wife.
She's wife.
Okay.
But
Successful
like
wife,
we went
successful
to her friend's birthday party this past weekend.
Yeah.
In Altadena,
Yeah.
and like she was like one of the only streets of houses still standing.
Survived.
Wow.
And their house is really cool, and it's like she and her husband are British. They're
How early did you get tired?
no, I mean I was actually no. So we were there, and they were so great, and we stayed. They had such cool friends, like people I
Yeah.
did not even know, and like mix of
That's
British
fun.
and American people, and like I met these 2 people. One girl who went to Fontbonne College in St.
Fontbonne
Louis.
College? What the
hell
Fontbonne
is
University.
Fontbonne?
It's the
'Cause good things come in small packages.
which is what I said to her. And she was like, "That's
Which is
amazing."
the way I describe myself sexually.
Thanks. So it's right next to WashU. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a cool little university. Anyway, I met her, and like she and her boyfriend or her husband are moving to Malta in 3 weeks. I'm like, holy shit. Interesting, really cool people. We had a great time. We hung out really late. We hung out later than everybody.
Whoa.
We stayed till like 2, and there were 1:45 in the morning. And we drank. She drank beforehand. We drank. We were there. I stopped because I'm driving and just whatnot. And we got home, and she was so drunk. I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm literally going to bed. I need to go to sleep. It's 2 in the morning, and I just need rest. And the next thing I know, both dogs are up in bed with me, and she doesn't come up to bed, which I'm like, she either slept on the couch, slept in Daisy's room, my daughter's room, or whatever.
She's fighting an owl in the staircase.
No, she has blown up. This is what I find out in the morning. She has blown up the blow-up bed that we have that
That's
goes
how
drunk she was?
That goes into a blow-up bed that goes into a tent, and she slept outside
tent?
in the backyard to see the like solar eclipse that was in the morning.
God.
And it just so happened that on Sunday morning it rained. I'm like,
Oh shit!
what are you doing? You're so drunk that you're blowing up a bed to the backyard.
That's harmless fun, at least.
I know, but this
She's
is like
out there with the coyotes.
this is how drunk this guy is.
But also, how fun was your night?
Oh.
You in the whole bed with
With the
two
dogs?
dogs?
2 dogs
two
laying
little
down,
Frenchies.
sleeping out.
Also, and then there's just moments where I'm like, where is she? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
sure.
And like not in the house and outside in the
Well,
backyard.
this guy,
This is the drunken level of what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah, well, he's
Try to
up
put
on
it
the
in
top
context.
level. He's sleeping up there for a quick nap. Once the veteran awoke around an hour later, he relocated to the driver's seat and managed to start the vehicle.
Thank God.
Oh, so he slept off. He tried to sleep
For
off
like
the
an hour.
alcohol.
I'm good now.
To which
I good now.
I good now.
I drive now. Yeah.
Okay, I posed this question to you, Asif, because you're sitting on my right.
Yes.
Why is it so easy to start this bus?
That's a great question.
I think it's easy to start this bus because a lot of these, I think, professional situations, they're not removing the key. You're switching drivers.
think so, too.
Yes.
The guy's not taking the key and putting it on his carabiner or whatever. No.
But
Because
if you're
there's
this
key
level,
stays in there.
But if you're this level of drunk, you're like, they want me to drive.
They want me to drive. And if
a
you're
sign.
that wasted, he probably sat down.
It's like, I gotta
and
get
was
home.
like, there's no barrier here. If the key wasn't there, he probably would leave.
Look, if it turns on, I should drive home.
Exactly. If it's this easy, why wouldn't I?
This is universe Simon schedule.
Yes.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he? And it's probably because it's
Universe
what's the town called?
Hamworthy.
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 I guarantee you it's not like a big traffic town.
Right.
So he was probably seeing an empty road at 1 a.m. being like,
With 20 roundabouts, so I'm worried about
Before
that.
John Hamm got married, that's what they used to call the women he was dating. Is she
Is
Hamworthy?
she Hamworthy?
Is she Hamworthy? I don't know. I don't know.
But he's also
finally
probably
met
like,
someone who was.
I can't even go too fast.
yeah.
So I'm
And he's
really
like,
fine.
he's like, it's so close.
Yes. Well, it wasn't.
close.
McCartan then reversed the 12-ton bus
Putting
out
in
of the
reverse
station,
is deranged.
crashing into railings and a parked Fiat Panda car
Yep.
in the
see ya,
process.
Bitch. See ya.
But see, that's a problem. There,
This is
it's
this is a
probably
Fiat
like
Panda.
Oh God.
beautiful vehicle. I think that there's probably a lever system, and he thought he was putting it in drive.
Yes. Oh, and he just-
But he accidentally put it
So
in
he
reverse.
thinks he's going this way, and he winds up going
The
that
court
way.
heard the damage to the bus railings totaled at $6,000.
It's like, why are all those trees going forward?
Yeah,
4,600
crazy.
No,
pounds.
you're going backwards.
No, he's
they're not
talking to
going
the
forward.
screen.
Yeah.
He's like, no, put
No.
it in
This
forward.
is like
forward.
Yeah.
this is like the rack focus and reverse
Yeah.
at the same time.
Siri, put me in forward. Nope.
Believe
she
it or
can't
not,
help you.
Believe it or not, the Fiat Panda did not survive getting hit by a 12-ton bus.
think that
It
it
was
would
written
be
off as a
A
total
sensible
loss.
European car.
Total loss.
Absolutely
McCartan
destroyed.
then drove towards he's going to his home.
Yeah.
Sure.
In Hamworthy.
Yeah. Sure. I
He
can
then
maybe
drove
know
towards
sort of
his home at Hamworthy, where he then abandoned the bus with the engine still running.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you guys, how many miles did he drive the bus?
8.
8?
3.
3?
27.
Okay, one of you is exactly right. So you now get to play the game.
Who's
Do
right?
you stick with your answer
I'm
or
sticking
take
at
somebody
3.
else's?
I'll stick with mine.
I'm sticking at mine. I think he went far.
3.4 miles.
Oh. Yeah, 3's a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small town.
But look at this. This is what that's the route.
Did a route. What?
He's doing curves and turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And he didn't hit anybody else on the way there?
Nope, just that damn
See, that's
Fiat
what
on the
I'm
way
saying.
out.
If you're driving a bus forward, it's in a town where it's empty,
You can
he has
do
a
it.
pretty good
Yeah,
shot.
can
It's
do
just
it.
the drive reversing.
I
that.
get better when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
It's
Appearing-
like pool. It's like billiards.
No distractions.
I had a family member tell me that once. Appearing, I'm not joking, while they were driving. And I was like 9, and I'm like, just let
Nope.
me out.
You're
I'll
like,
walk.
I
I'll
don't know
walk.
what this is, but I know this isn't right. Yeah.
Appearing at court this week, McCartan claimed he had no memory of the incident. Ewa Russell, defending McCartan, said that he had taken a Xanax, a fast-acting tranquilizer, during his night out to help with his anxiety. Sure. That's what the alcohol is for.
I got
Yeah,
so much
come on.
anxiety.
She said, it's a rather bizarre thing to do and something you can't get away with. McCartan is unable to offer any reasonable explanation. He hardly recalls the incident, but did recognize himself in the images and accepts that it was him.
I know
that's
that
me.
guy.
Okay, accountability.
I
That
know
looks
that
like
guy.
somebody
Yeah, a
I
little
know.
bit.
Who is that?
A little bit.
That guy looks cool.
He looks
cool,
like me.
though.
That's a cool guy.
That's a cool guy.
Yeah.
McCartan, who said he was extremely remorseful and upset about the incident, pleaded guilty to taking the vehicle without consent of the owner. Magistrates deferred sentencing, and the veteran has 6 months to prove that he can abide by the law. Otherwise, he could face jail.
Sounds like a great movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You
it's
have
an Adam
6 months
Sandler
to prove-
movie.
right,
No
6
drinks for 6 months.
Yeah.
and
6 months.
Everyone around him is
Just
just trying to get him to
drinking. I know,
party.
right?
It's like
6
Super
months
Bowl,
sober.
NBA Finals, like all these events, UFC's happening, and he's just like,
Wet.
And we're going to get sued, but it's called The Dude Abides.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Or Burt Kreischer, 6 months sober. he has to be sober for 6 months.
or else he doesn't.
this is categorized as sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
There you
All right,
go.
we'll get out of here on this. How old is Stephen McCartan?
23.
23.
28. 30.
30? Stephen McCartan. When we come back, I'll tell you everything I got going on. We'll hear about Deli Boys and so much more.
Yes.
Stephen McCartan is 52 years
Oh,
old.
my God.
Throw him in jail. Throw him
Come
in jail.
on,
Let's
bro.
look at him.
You got to throw that guy in jail.
Not what you were picturing.
This Amish motherfucker?
No way.
That's a mask,
Is that
though.
actually what he looks like?
Yes, that's him.
Are those like actual?
Yes,
piercings?
he's like Amish punk.
No. That can't be a real.
Oh.
Is that his beard?
That's
That's
like
a
a
mask.
mask.
Yeah, well, this is from a couple years ago, but yeah, so it was still mask
50's
time.
a bit old. to
He
be
has
getting into that
1,
kind of-
2, 3,
He's how old?
4,
53?
5, 6,
52.
7.
52. This guy, take a look at him one more time. 1 year younger than us.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
He has-
1 year younger
and
than
not,
us.
Not counting his ears, he has 7 piercings
Hard
on
life.
his face.
Either
On
we
his
look
face.
great or this guy's had a hard
Can I
life.
ask you guys a question? If you're getting 7 piercings on your face, what's going on with you?
Who touched you?
You like the pain.
Yeah.
You like the pain?
And he wants people to ask him about it. He wants a conversation.
Oh, no. Ask me
starter.
about my piercings.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with more Dumb People Town. I'm so excited. Asif Ali is here. We'll talk about his new show and everything.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, gang, welcome back to the show. It's Dumb
Welcome
People
back.
Town with Asif Ali, our great guest. By the way, Daniel Van Kirk, let people
Yep.
know where they can see you coming
Please
up.
do. Go to danielvankirk.com. You can listen to my weekly podcast here that I do in addition to this one called The Midnight Air. It's a
So
little
good.
overnight radio type podcast.
Oh, cool.
Super easy listening.
So
Drops
good.
every Monday.
I love
and then
it. Informative.
danielvankirk.com for all my dates. We're talking about Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Janesville, Wisconsin. I'm doing Hub City Comedy Week in Chicago, where I get to live in Chicago again
Love
for the week in the
Chicago.
summer.
Love
And I just
Chicago.
do a show every single night at the Lincoln
We
Lodge.
might even try to jump
might.
I
on.
would
The Lincoln
love
Lodge.
that so much. Headlining Limestone Comedy Festival at the end of May. I'll also be at Planet at the Tapes in Louisville, doing Portland, doing Northern California at the end of summer. Everything's at danielvankirk.com.
I love it. All right, Asif, dude, I'm so excited for you. Not only, like, you've been in some great projects
Yeah.
through the years.
Yeah.
Does this one feel different to you? Does
Yes.
this one, like, because we all have, like, we've all been a part of things that we're like, we love this. I just
Sure.
wish it got out to more people.
Sure.
But now you're in Deli Boys.
Yeah.
And just tell us what
10
that has been
episodes.
like.
Feels good. It's a show about two trust fund kids that find out that their dad was actually, who's a very like upstanding member of the community, was actually running a secret
Your own
drug
little
cartel.
Gustavo Fring.
Yeah. And so it was super fun.
my
It's
God.
like a hard comedy, and I've never had such a big part in a show.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know, where you're like, like you're one of the you're the lead of the show.
Sure.
You're 10
Show,
episodes.
dude.
You have like, you're doing all the press and all that kind of shit. But it was like really fun to be on a show that's not like a thesis statement show. As much as I love a thesis statement show, I love the idea of being on a show that's just funny and like the type of show that I wanted to watch when I was a kid.
So, by the way, I love that.
Yeah.
By the way, when we were on What We Do in the Shadows, we
Yeah.
asked Paul Sims, why is this such a good show? And he's like, because we're just trying to write the funniest thing we can. We just want this to be the funniest thing that it can possibly be, which is what reaches the largest amount of people.
Totally.
And so, to your point, this is a very funny show that it doesn't matter.
If you make comedy the god that you follow in the show and the thing you go, then you're gonna pull people in. That's
Totally.
it. That's the only way. If you half your goal is to try to help people understand what this culture is like, you're gonna lose people.
Also, you're turning people off, and
Yeah.
especially if you're doing like if this was like a drama, that would be a different thing. But
Totally,
If
totally.
you're just trying to make the funniest thing you can possibly
What
make.
serves the comedy?
Yeah.
And if it happens to fall in line with what we just talked about, great. Let it be a part of it. But this is what serves the comedy. Again, you make the point of like, all right, you're one of the leads in this show.
Yeah.
And you have within you, we all do, like the ability to do this.
Yes.
So like, was that as you were going through it being like, I can do this. I can
I've
totally
always
do this.
felt like I can do this because I've been on enough things, and you guys have too, where
Yeah.
you're there and you're like, this is the guy. Where you go? This is the guy.
this is what we're doing here.
I could do this.
Oh, okay, interesting. So it was one of those things, but it was always more so just a matter of getting the opportunity.
The right
That's the hard part.
opportunity.
Yeah, the right opportunity to do it. And
Amazing.
so this was, and it was so cool to be working with like people who everybody was game. Everyone was like, it felt. We shot in Chicago.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it felt like everybody was like. We started shooting. We did the pilot in like 23, I think, and then we didn't start shooting the show until like end of 24-ish. And so it felt like everybody was excited to be on the show, but then also because of the writer's strike, everybody was also like cognizant of like how rare it is to
we got a
work at
show.
all.
We got a show.
So we're like, man,
we're
we got
making
this.
something.
Better be the best possible thing. We better.
So that
yeah.
all happens,
Yeah.
and that's one thing. But then to have it now be so well received, and people love it, like you know, you're going to get another season.
I
don't know
hope
if you
so.
have. You're
We're
gonna
knocking
hope so.
on everything.
Come on, Hulu.
Yeah, we're knocking
Come on,
on everything.
Hulu.
Come on, Hulu, do the right thing.
Because also comedy gets torched. We work in comedy.
Yeah.
Well,
Comedy never gets reviewed well. So I was not expecting the reviews to be that good.
Well, they're good because
Yeah.
the show is good.
Yeah.
I love this, and I love this for you. I'm so psyched, and may there be a second season.
I'm so excited.
and may us
about
all
it.
get on it.
Yes.
That's what I'd say.
Pull
us
That's-
in as
I put
guests.
that out into the world.
It's on Hulu. It's on Disney Plus if you're outside of the States, and it's if you're in India, it's on Hotstar.
Hotstar.
Which you have no reason not to watch the show.
Hotstar, I thought was India's fighting network. That's like World Star. Hotstar.
I thought Hotstar was like sausage patties that aren't.
That's
that are
Morningstar
veggie.
Farms.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here we go. Story number 2.
Right.
Can't wait for everyone to watch
Yeah,
that show.
so
Let's go.
stoked.
All right. Story number 2. This is sent in by Laris at The Girl on the Wall. She sent in before.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Laris.
Laris.
All right, here we go. This is the headline. You look like a clown. Florida man wearing clown costume arrested for trespassing.
Okay, did he think that?
Yeah, did he say that to
Did
the
he?
cop?
Yeah.
No, he.
Who said it to who, right?
Yeah.
And this was his disguise. He couldn't find a disguise fast enough.
Or also, like, if someone calls you a clown and you're dressed like a clown, but they're calling you a clown in the other way that you're a clown, come on, you
A
clown.
well-placed
This
calling
clown
someone a clown can
is
be super
good.
hard.
My kids love it when I do that.
devastating.
Yeah.
My
Yes,
kids love
you
it when
can
I
really-
do that to, about other little kids. I'm like, look at this clown over here.
And they're like, come on.
And it's like a little kid. They think it's so funny
Yeah.
that I'm like shitting on a little kid. 'Cause
Yeah.
They love when
Because
I do that.
clown, it can
Clown
be
is
as
like-
hard as like bitch. Look at this little bitch.
But it's appropriate.
Or,
It's
or
appropriate.
like if like a comic tells you like about another comic, like someone's like, yeah, I was doing shows in New York, and I saw so and so was on the show. Like, yeah, they're a fucking clown.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I will.
All right.
I did not know that.
All right. I'm not going to have them open for me.
I now
Yeah.
understand this.
Clown can go hard.
Clown can go hard. Yeah,
Clown
yeah.
can go
Clown
hard.
can go hard. All right, here we go. A trespassing clown was arrested at a shopping plaza in Palm Bay. Interaction captured by body camera video, which I did. I don't know if did we share this with Aaron? I wonder if I did, but
All right, we do it in post.
Palm Bay Police Department posted a video on its social media Wednesday with the joke stating, of course, they got to make a joke.
Of course they did.
What do you call someone who returns to a shopping plaza after they've trespassed? A clown.
No.
That's
That's
their
not
joke.
even good.
That's not even good. There were so many opportunities there.
Right. They could have gone nuts.
Yeah. but they just didn't.
Like,
I just call it- he
who
was
has two
da-
big feet, 2 thumbs, and is trespassing again?
This
This
clown.
clown.
This
Yeah.
clown.
This clown.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Police said on March 24th.
We're all going to get hired to do punch-up.
He's down to
for-
clown.
At a
police-
very small city publication.
Yeah.
Right. All right, I'm not going to tell you his age. Christopher Marlowe, that's his name. Isn't that a character?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christopher
That's
Marlowe.
a famous character.
That's a
famous-
Marlowe is
Marlowe's a very famous.
Christopher
Sherlock
Marlowe,
Holmes.
I feel like is
That's
from.
Moriarty.
That's Moriarty.
Is Christopher Marlowe from Cyrano de Bergerac?
It's like Faust. I'm gonna look at it.
Christopher Marlowe is like an old. It's like
It's not from.
He's Ben Affleck's character in
Christopher Marlowe's been
Shakespeare in Love.
in Shakespeare in Love.
Ah.
So
That's
it's a
what it is.
character.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
the guy who possibly wrote a lot of Shakespeare stuff. People,
Yes.
people fight
Oh
about it.
yeah.
Chris Marlowe.
Yeah.
Was captured on body cam video wearing a Ronald McDonald-style clown costume outside stores in the Interchange Plaza at 1155 Malabar Road Northeast.
Wait, this is Ronald McDonald. This wasn't just a clown. This is the
Guy
McDonald
looking
clown.
at
the clown.
All right. So Christopher Marlowe, also known as Kit Marlowe, was an English playwright, poet,
Yep.
and translator of the Elizabethan
Yeah.
era. Marlowe is so. I mean, of course, he's going to wear a big collar.
Yeah.
It's a clown. When officers encountered the suspect, Marlowe allegedly became aggressive. Always good to get aggressive when the cops show up, right?
Yeah, the one time you should be kind of like being chilled to like get them to give you leniency.
Yeah.
What you do instead is go
Ramp it up.
Fuck you.
I think it would be fun if while they're trying to put his hands behind him, he just keeps blowing up balloon animals. You know what I mean? Like
or
do
you think
clown
he had
like
the flower with the water.
Spray him in the face and then here, grab this handkerchief and it just keeps
I know
coming
your
out.
guys' kids are older, but other than the house, which does phenomenal things, Ronald McDonald's house is phenomenal.
course.
My
Great place.
family had to take advantage of
Yeah.
it certain times in our lives. Outside of that, and maybe your kids might be too old for this, but is Ronald McDonald completely gone from
Completely
McDonald's?
gone. I
Completely
just
gone.
saw a video.
Like I don't know. Like if
'Cause
you're doing
for
Happy
kids-
Meals, is he still on that?
No, for kids, clowns have become
Scary
purely a
AF.
form
It.
of fear.
It's it.
It's it now for them.
So there's no more Ronald.
There's no fun
McDonald.
clowns. Name me one fun clown.
There used to be
that's
Bozo the Clown in
Oh, this
Chicago.
guy I saw in New York.
Here we go. Here we go. Don't book him.
Puddles pity party.
Yeah.
That's a great
Well,
clown.
But
a
even
good one.
he's kind of depressing.
I know.
But he's
Yeah.
he's not. He's sort
He's
of
playing off.
in the
Yeah.
face of a clown.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think I've. There's not one fun clown.
there
Even
isn't
like
one.
when I watch TV with my nephews,
It's not fun.
none of the kids' programming
They're all
has
scary.
any clowns in
There
it.
used
I
to be a
mean,
clown.
I will
Bozo.
never love a clown since like the point I started hating clowns was Poltergeist. The clown
Oh,
on the train.
yeah.
That one's bad.
Forget it.
Yeah, and then
Clown on the
it
train.
right after.
How
it.
about John Wayne Gacy? All right, here we
Okay.
go. When officers encountered the
It's another
suspect,
one,
he became aggressive.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm not trespassing, and I'm gonna come back and f y'all."
Oh,
And what was he trying to get to?
He was
He was
trespassing.
just in the plaza.
Were they
creeping
closed?
people out.
I don't know what he was doing. Body camera video from police shows officers encountering Marlowe and the moments leading up to the arrest. Don't go anywhere, Chris. You're not free to leave. You know
They
it's
know
bad
him.
when the
Yeah.
cops show up and say, "Stay where
First
you
name
are,
basis.
Chris."
Yeah.
First
Chris.
name basis.
Yeah, if the cop says your name before they shut their
Yeah.
door,
Yeah.
they've all
That means that they've known about that guy. Like that cop has known that guy since middle school.
Correct.
Yeah.
what are you doing, bud?
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris.
Chris.
We see you, bud. We're
Chris.
gonna stamp your punch card. You get 3 more, and then it's a free
Chris.
trip to jail.
Chris.
All right, here we
Chris.
go. Don't go anywhere, Chris. You're not free to leave. An officer can be heard saying, "You're under arrest now. Put your stuff down." Why?
Just
so you
all these scars.
This is his response. Why? So you can rob me? Marlowe responded,
God,
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's like,
could
no,
be
Chris, I
another
know
junior
you.
high thing.
Yeah,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You gonna bully me again? Officers attempted to apprehend Marlowe. He pulled his arm away and started actively resisting an arresting officer. The affidavit read. Once on the ground, though. Once he on the
Once
ground,
on the
Yeah.
the officer removed what appeared to be an orange flare gun from Marlowe's pocket.
Good.
Oh,
That's
flare
kinda
gun.
cool.
That's kind of on brand.
That is very like what kind of a gun?
Because, like, what kind of a gun would a clown have?
A flare gun.
Flare gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Orange.
Yeah.
Like his hair.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Once in cuffs, Marlowe was taken to the backseat of the patrol car where an officer told Marlowe, "You look like a clown."
Well, that's
I mean,
good.
You don't need
That's
that.
good.
adding
That's
insult.
good.
That's funnier than
I hope Marlo was like, "Yeah, you'll say that now that I'm in the car."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll say
And you
that.
know he said it to the rear view mirror.
Oh, 100%.
He was like, "You look like a
You go
clown."
as he's adjusting it.
Yeah, you look like a clown.
So this, I don't know if this is a joke or
Yeah.
if it's real. The end of the video shows officers searching Marlowe's backpack like a magic trick. The officers continue to pull clown costumes and red noses out.
That is
I've-
that is
That's
true.
100% true.
100% true.
Yeah.
Look, I got another one.
Chris
oh, and
made a
another
choice.
one.
another one.
Yeah.
Another
floor
one.
lamp.
Yeah.
You've heard of a
Mary
clown card.
Poppins
This
bag.
is a. Yeah.
I feel like also Chris has been in that small precinct so many times
Yeah.
that he gets there. he just signs a thing. They have a form. He just initials it, and then he
He's
goes,
here.
Can I get a coffee? And they go,
Yeah.
Chris."
He's
Just
here.
put your shoes in your locker. He has
Put
a
it
locker.
in your spot. In your spot.
Marlo was booked into the Brevard County Jail for trespass on property, not structure, for conveyance and resisting an officer without violence.
There you go.
Can you look up? Is there a way to look up how many people live in this little town?
Brevard County is
Yeah.
big.
It's
like
Brevard County's big.
It's Miami. It's
Oh.
Palm Bay,
Palm Bay,
Palm Beach.
So that's a lot of people.
Oh, it's a lot of people.
Oh, okay. So he's just a regular. It's
He's
not a
just
small
guy.
town.
He's just a guy they know because they've
Yeah.
encountered him a lot. And we'll get out of here on this before we go to Randy. How old is Christopher Marlowe? Shakespeare.
You are a guest. You want to go first? You want to go 2? You want to go last?
50.
Yeah, I mean, I think it
I
might
feel
be
like these stories are older guys.
63.
63.
I'm going to go 31.
Oof. There's no way it's 31.
Get your answers in. Christopher Marlowe is 40 years old.
There you go.
Come
Hey,
on,
Judd
right in the
Apatow.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 40, guys.
That's
There you go.
what, 40?
Oh, shit, 40.
What are you really mad
You help
about?
me.
Just
Sorry.
look at first one. Just tap it.
I just feel like
corner.
40 is like, yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
40 is like you should
What are
know
you really
better.
mad about? What are you really mad about?
40 you
It
should
just
know
makes
better.
me sad that 40 is that kind of behavior is happening
Well,
at 40.
it's happening. At least he didn't steal a double-decker bus as a clown.
That is
would have
true.
really done it.
That was more surprising, 53. Stealing that bus.
That's just the way it goes. All right, we have one more story left.
Yes.
I can tell you that it has to do with the most on-brand person you've ever met in your entire life.
Really?
He is who we thought he is.
When your face tattoo tells you what you're going to
Okay,
do,
okay,
that's
okay.
all I can say.
Okay.
Hey, we got the star, one of the stars of Deli Boys with us, Asif Ali. This is Dumb People Town. Don't go nowhere.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
All right, question, fellas. Are you feeling a little stalled out in the bedroom?
It can happen.
Through Hims, you can get some gas back in the tank with personalized ED treatment options that are accessible without ever stepping foot in the doctor's office, Jay.
Yeah, well, Hims is changing men's health care by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments, as we mentioned, from the comfort of your own couch. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra, Cialis, all the big ones, and they're generics, and they're up to 95% less.
pretty good.
That's
Amazing.
a good deal.
Incredible.
So the process is 100% online, as we say. No need for uncomfortable doctor visits. Just fill out the intake form on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option for you. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed. One low price covers everything, all the treatments. It's ongoing care with hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers. Hims can find you the ED option that works for you.
Yes. So, guys, here's what you do. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/DPT.
Yep.
That's HIMS.com/DPT for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/DPT. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved for nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Today's episode is sponsored by the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. You know, we just lost a dog in my family, Buddy. Buddy was 14 years old. He was awesome. He was wonderful, and I'll love him forever. But the past couple of years of his life were sort of hard. He had medical procedures and things that he needed, and guess what? We didn't have. We didn't have pet health insurance, and never going to make that mistake again. You know, it is probably the most no-brainer thing that I should have already thought of, because Buddy is a part of our family, is a part of our family, and we want to be able to be prepared to give him all the care that he needs. I mean, you think about it, in today's world, we insure everything. We insure our homes, we insure our cars, we insure classic cars, we insure jewelry, we insure our cell phones, we insure a trip. Like, we'll buy the insurance in case something goes wrong with an upcoming trip. Let's insure what is probably one of the best elements of our life. Let's insure our cats and our dogs and our pets. They mean so much to us. Well, the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier for pet parents like you and me to help your pet get the care that they may need. The ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program has been around for over 18 years, and guess what? They've helped more than 600,000 pets during that time. Yeah. They allow you to customize your plan, helping ensure that your pet's plan is as unique as they are. Because vet bills can really add up, especially when you're least expecting it. It's simple. Use their app to submit a claim, and you'll receive reimbursement for eligible vet bills directly into your bank account. To explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/DPT. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/DPT. Again, that's aspcapetinsurance.com/DPT. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either an Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Before we jump into this crazy story of the most on-brand person ever, we should let you know what we have going on. And so, supersklars.com, we are doing our Tag It show, which we do, which you should do over the summer, my friend.
I would love that.
Where you come on stage, you do your set, and then we're writing tags the whole time that we pitch you afterwards in front of the audience.
You take the tags with you. They're yours.
You take them with you.
Oh, great.
Yes,
so, I mean, we've
gotten material.
So,
out of
the
Hell yeah.
April one, if this drops before April 23rd, we've got a great one on April 23rd with Earthquake,
Ooh, love
Howie
that.
Mandel, Annie Letterman, Justin Martindale, and
that's it.
I think that's it. It's going
That's
to
a
be
great lineup.
And then in May 21st, which is a Wednesday, Jay Moore, Daniel Van Kirk is going to be on that show,
Okay.
Dean Del Rey, and others. So we do it every month at Comedy Store, supersklars.com, and then we're at the historic Everett Theater, which is like 30 miles north of Seattle. Very excited in Washington
awesome time.
on May 17th. It's a Saturday. It's like an 800-seat theater. Let's fill it. That's all I can say.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we
really
do that.
psyched. Really psyched about that.
Very excited.
Let's
We
do it.
might try and build some stuff around that, but we'll let you know. And
Let's
we'll
get into
let
the
you know our
story.
summer dates. Okay, here we go. You ready? Story 3. Sent in by David Fournier at DP482. He sent in a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
recently.
Thank you, David.
Man with machete tattoo on face is accused of what?
Where is the
Swinging a machete.
Are we? You think
What
you're going
city
here
are we
to
in?
here with it?
Oh, I'll show you. I don't know. If
Well,
it's-
hold on.
What
it's
city
right
are we
here.
in?
Where's your guess?
Oh, the
Here?
machete? The machete is definitely
Side of your face
it's a
with a
side of a
curve?
face kind
Where
of
do
thing.
you think, Jay?
Well, I've seen the picture.
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
literally
just-
right under his
No.
eye. It's like
Oh, he's got a
under-
little machete under
Yeah,
his
he's
little
got a
machete.
baby machete.
Baby machete.
Okay. I was thinking we were
machete.
thinking a big
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Cut through all the red tape.
Okay.
Man with machete tattoo on face accused of machete attack. Here we go.
That's a little hacky.
That's a
That's
little hack.
horrible. Oh my god.
You
That's
can
so
take-
It's like
bad.
man with big butt farts on family.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what you're saying. He's doing
You're
the thing we
expecting.
thought he was going to do.
Man in clown costume acts like a clown.
Yeah.
He is who we thought we were.
You are who
We thought
Dennis
you were.
Green. All right.
They are who we thought they were.
You can take some people at face value.
Shut up.
Good.
Do you think
great.
the tattoo artist was like, "Are you sure you want a machete on your face?" And he's like, "I'm more sure of anything you've ever."
He's
That's
like,
right.
did I not bring you a
Did I
24-pack
stutter?
of Coors Light?
Did I
Fucking
stutter?
tattoo. Yeah.
Are we not in a garage doing this right
Yeah.
now? Yes, I'm serious.
A Florida man with an apparent tattoo of a machete. It's not apparent.
It is what it is.
On his face was arrested for allegedly attacking
Blade
someone
down?
with a machete.
Oh, we're gonna see.
Over the week, you're going to hear Justin Couch, and we'll find out how old he is at the
Justin Couch.
end. Yeah, just in Couch.
Where's my machete?
you-
Just in the couch.
Do you know how many times his parents, when he wasn't doing anything, they're like, "Oh, I guess he's
Do you know how many
Couch again."
accidental phone calls he gets from JD Vance?
being like, "Help me, they won't
The
respect
original
me."
just inside
Justin
Justin.
Couch is
Justin
accused
Couch.
of slicing the victim's forearm with the blade, leaving him unable to move his left hand.
Oh, that's
According to the
fucked.
Hernando County Sheriff's Office, the victim, an adult man, said the incident started Monday around what time?
1 p.m.
11 a.m.
8 p.m. Get your answers in, townies. It started around 2:30 p.m.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
When
Afternoon
Couch
knifing.
Post lunch.
Yeah.
He got a lot of energy. Want to
Mid-afternoon,
walk
yeah.
around. Want to walk it off.
He's kind of in a food coma, and he's
Yeah,
like, "Let me
it's
get a little center." Hi. Yep.
When Couch began arguing with him for, quote, no reason, and kicked him out of a home in Terrytown, deputies said. When the victim asked if he could go grab his wallet and cell phone before leaving, that's the last straw. You can't ask for your own wallet and your cell phone. By the way, why are you just leaving your wallet and cell phone around? Like,
Wait,
who-
so these guys, where were they at?
Yeah,
He
Where
went
were we
into
at?
someone else's house and then kicked that person out.
when the victim asked if he could grab his wallet and
Can I
cell
grab
phone
my
before
cell phone
leaving,
before
the
you kick
Couch
me out of
told
my
him,
house?
there's nothing here for you. Leave. He
So
then-
wait, hold on. So Couch went into somebody else's house
Yeah, I missed
Yes.
this too.
and then said, "Hey, you
out of
get
the
out of
house."
your own
Right.
house," and then you say,
Can I get my cell phone and
and
my
then he
cell phone?
goes, "Prepare to die."
There's
Yeah,
nothing
there's
here
nothing
for
here
you.
for you.
He then began striking the victim in the arm and the leg with the flat side of the machete
it's
blade.
more of a smack.
So just like a little,
Oh!
like a,
So instead of this, he's turning it and just
like a whip.
Kind of like how people will get knighted.
Correct.
or someone would
Yes.
enjoy getting spanked.
Wow.
Allegedly told him there's nothing for you here. He then began hitting the victim on the side thing. Couch then swung the machete at the victim's face. The victim put his left forearm up to block it,
Right into the
sliced with the
bone.
blade
Right
before
into the
feeling
bone.
severe pain and passing out
Yeah.
on the couch.
Is this an argument to lock your door?
Yeah. Couch then apparently
Or
took
just leave.
Just
No.
leave.
Couch then apparently, this is where it becomes dumb people.
Yeah.
Now, took the victim to an unknown friend's house who took the man to a hospital. So he did this to
And
someone.
then felt bad?
Felt bad, drove him not to the hospital, to a friend's house, who then drove him to the hospital, and he wound up.
Because he's like,
fine.
listen, I can't be tied to
Yeah,
I
this.
can't be seen. Yeah, this.
Need a buffer
I can't be seen as a. I mean,
I
look
can't
at
have any evidence on my body that makes me
Yeah.
seem like I would
We
swing.
I
all
just hope
know-
he like really invested. He's like Harvey Keitel. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay.
He was arrested Thursday in
get you to
charge
my friend's house.
of aggravated battery. We get out of here on this.
How does that guy have so many friends?
I don't know. I'm like, yeah, it's
That
like
If you have a
pisses me
machete
off.
tattoo, you should have 0 friends.
Yeah.
or people should just be wary of
I'm
you.
wary of you.
Yeah. He has people that keep tabs on him. That's what he has, and he thinks they're
He
friends.
probably took him to his dealer's house. or
If
something.
you see someone with a machete, phone and wallet in your pocket.
I
at
know
all
we
times.
shouldn't judge people based off of what they look like,
No.
but a guy with a machete tattoo on his face, I think it's safe to say that you probably shouldn't hang out with
Just
that guy.
have your hands on your
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep your shit on you. All right, how old is Mr. Machete?
Mr. Machete's a great name.
Justin Couch. Justin
Mr.
Couch.
Justin Couch, I want to say that name feels like 33 to me.
Okay,
Ooh,
Jesus'
that's a good-
age.
Jesus'
Jason, what do you
age
think?
range.
Scottie Pippen.
29.
20.
I know for everybody who yells at me, I know Larry Bird's the bigger 33,
Yeah.
but
Sure,
I'm
But
from
for you,
Northern
it's for you.
Illinois.
That's your thing.
What'd you go with?
29.
I'm gonna go
20.
26 years old.
One of you is 1 year off.
I'm gonna go 25 years old.
Okay.
You can go up a year.
34.
28.
Go on Walter Payton. Love that.
Get your answers in.
See Deli Boys. Watch it.
On Hulu. Please
On
watch it.
Hulu, Disney Plus, or
Hotstar if you're in
Hot
India.
Star in
If you're in
India.
India.
If somebody breaks into your house with a machete, just leave. Let the cops come and get your wallet later.
And just get out of there.
Oh, I'm also on tour. You can find my dates
Yes.
on Ali Comedy on Instagram.
ALI Comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Watch it.
Okay, how old is this guy?
He is 25 years
That's-
old. There you go,
Oh,
Daniel.
He knows his shit.
25?
Yeah, that's how it
25.
goes.
Get your life
Guys,
together.
it's Dumb People Town. We do this thing every week, and thank you for supporting us. Hey, join our Patreon. We do really fun stories on
Yep.
that as well. It's patreon.com/dumbpeopletown.
Yeah.
And we love you. No snap. We're getting back to work. See ya.
Bye.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.